colours. Carlene's got the monopoly in blankets and
I see a crocheted one over there.
Would you like one?
Yeah, I don't want my naked fat legs.
Now, do you want rainbow?
Yeah,
or
I'll
do you
have
want,
one.
we've got cream.
Cream.
Okay. I wouldn't like some clashing colours. There you go.
Thank you.
Judy has a sister that made these, and I have them. I mean,
They're beautiful.
I'm supposed to be giving these away. You know that.
I did not know that.
Who's Judy?
Judy's
sort of my
personal.
keeper.
She runs the whole place.
Oh, so should you give one to Emily?
Oh, yes, of course. I already have it.
Okay. She's having a boy.
Oh,
Yeah, if you think of any good names, let me know.
you don't want us to give you good names.
They're having a hard time coming up with one. The only one that she mentioned, it was Finley?
Mm-hmm.
Phineas.
Phineas.
Phineas
Not
Castle.
Phineas. But anyway, his last name's Foden, so Phineas
Oh.
Foden just didn't flow.
No.
That would be good.
We've got-
Really, I'm delighted to find somebody.
Oh,
who needs
really?
one.
I'll take it to her then.
They're
Thank
lovely.
you. Yeah, it's beautiful.
that would be
You
best.
got, actually, there's 4. You can have your choice.
I'll look at them before I go.
That would
But this
be
is
lovely.
nice and neutral.
Now, you have to introduce and give the history.
Yes, so she's a member. You're a member of Saga, right?
SAG, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, what was my first
Screen
job?
Actors Guild.
Oh, right.
I had to, oh my gosh, turkeys and chickens and worms and frogs and horses and
Nice things
lots
like
of
that.
petting zoos for corporate events.
Uh-oh.
Parades, I can't even count.
Parades. We were big on parades.
Yeah.
That was kind of.
Between you and Rex, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you,
Okay.
you have to introduce your
Oh, are we
guest.
on?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know we were live. Okay.
We are.
Okay, well, this is Dida. My friend Dida from a long time ago.
Long
Time ago when I was Animal Episodes.
Yeah.
And you were instrumental in keeping me going straight when I began to get these jobs doing movies, which I didn't really understand.
I was instrumental in driving animals and picking up poo.
That's true. That's true. But the details, like what a craft table was, or you know,
Oh yeah, yum.
some of the details of movie making that I was totally new, but she knew all about.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, we
and
did.
every once in a while she'd be in one of them, which was kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And for the most time, we
Movies, commercials,
yeah.
magazines, newspapers.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, corporate events. A lot of
Sure.
little petting zoos at corporate events.
We did a lot of.
And
Wow.
parades.
So you're really going full circle,
Oh,
haven't you?
Just about.
Yeah.
Yep, those were good times.
That's,
Lots of fun memories.
So we just need you to come back.
Okay.
See, there you go. You can
I'll come back in the summer.
come back in the summer.
Oh, I remember one time, Emily, I don't know where we were going, what the job was, but my daughter, who was probably, well, she was older, probably 13 or 14 by then, picked up the peacock that we were taking somewhere. She picked her up and she said, Mom, did it? Oh, peacock is messy. Peacock's messy.
After that, I can remember I started the peacock on a bunch of PVC pipe with a right angle on one end of it. I cut it in half, so you put the peacock in, and it was sat there with its head straight up. You can pick it up and carry it.
Oh.
Yeah, my peacock carrier.
Peacock
Yeah,
carrier.
yeah, it's a little neater than that.
It got thrown away not too long ago too.
Funny.
You mean it's not in building 25?
No, it's not. It was in the arena.
All right.
It's
Well,
funny.
we don't have the peacocks, so that's not so bad.
Yeah. Well, Emily was probably, well, 9 tops. She might even have been a little younger. And Wesley's 3 years younger, so he was 6 and 9. And they dress up in cowboy outfits and hats, and we would take the donkeys on a parade, and they would walk next to the donkeys. And then, one time, Malden. Remember the Malden Santa?
Yes.
The Malden Santa liked to tip it a little bit before the parade.
Anna said.
So we'd have the 8 donkeys with little antlers on them and the red cart, and Wesley was in the back, and my daughter and I are walking the side. Wesley's behind Santa's, conk, with his bell, hit Wesley on the head with the bell.
I presume he was okay.
Oh, we don't know why he is okay. Any number of reasons.
Oh.
Hey, Mom, watch this.
Is Wesley still local? He can come too. That's what
Yeah,
we need.
he's very close. He's in Beverly.
Oh,
But after all our escapades or episodes,
he's like,
he said,
no.
I'll never marry a woman who likes animals.
Oh well, never mind.
It was wild.
It
Well, we
was
supported
busy.
ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very busy. We had jobs
Yeah, we got all the time.
regularly.
A couple times a week, it'd be some damn fool thing to do.
Yeah. I remember one time the kids were very young. They were even younger than that. Probably Emily was 7, so he was 4. And we had the job. It might not have been animal episode job. But we had to, it was for a Buick commercial. And we had to go on the swan boats
Yes.
in the Boston Common.
The what?
The
The
swan boats.
oh,
So
yes.
we went back and forth so many times under the bridge. But my kids never wanted to do the swan boats again. But I thought, so they can understand what just happened, I drove straight to the bank and I cashed their checks, and they had each gotten $75. We each had $75 for half a day on the swan boats. Excuse me. So I went in, I got 2 envelopes, 75 ones at each. Now my son, the little guy, he's going, whoa, you can't buy much with ones. And my daughter, in the meantime, was going through, she says, Mom, look at this, 36, and I'm only this far. I thought that was funny. You can't buy much with ones.
You can if there's 75 over.
God. Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Gosh, that was a while ago.
We went everywhere.
Frogs we had to bring, worms we had to bring.
Yeah.
One time, remember when the Japanese guys were here, and we went to
I don't know.
Newton.
I don't know what she's pulling up here.
Yeah, we went to Newton or Wellesley. You were with me that day, and you had the Great Dane, and the Japanese guy said these little cameras, even for way back then, they were very advanced, and he's like all in the face of one of your Danes, and you were so afraid. He said, "Don't do that." He'd take his face off. The dogs were very well behaved, but who knows how they might react. So we had to bring a little chicken and a big chicken and a turkey. I think we brought my turkey and your chicken thing, because the mailman in Wellesley, whatever town it was in near Wellesley, this wild turkey used to chase them down the street every single day. And somehow the Japanese people got a hold of this story, and they wanted to put it on the Japanese funniest animals or whatever it was.
I remember this.
Yeah.
I can remember being surrounded by with older people in it,
Yeah.
with barking dogs and things. And the problem was this wild turkey was friendly.
Oh,
It was our turkey, that's why.
Well, no,
But
but
then
they
your-
had one.
Your little one that we brought,
Oh, one.
I think you borrowed it from, and I thought, oh my gosh, if that little chicken gets loose, and I have to run through the streets of Wellesley chasing the chicken.
Yeah, no, that was I remember that one. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yep.
Yeah, any more? How about it? I got a whole drawer full of those, you know.
Oh my gosh, I have a whole head full of them. The kids and I go through them often.
so you need to come back on a regular basis.
All right, well, I'll have
Share
Emily
them.
and Wesley come back.
Yes, that would be lovely. Because who did you go out with today? Who did you take out today?
I took the dogs with me.
Oh, did you go to a nursing home
Oh,
today?
yes, no.
Clark.
No, we took the horse and the tiny little horse and
Clark and Princess.
and the donkey,
Yes.
and we went up to that adult care
Yes.
Nice.
drop-in center,
Yes.
and they were very popular.
I know.
There were people that had never seen a donkey before, and then we got the guy who used to run Addison Gilbert Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He came in and he was amazed at how the presence of animals changed the demeanor of everybody there.
Oh, wow.
And he went on about that for
Well, absolutely.
That was a big name.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing that you'll have experienced. You know, people just light up when these animals come in.
And it's supposed to be very calming to the body.
Yeah.
Till they get loose and do something else.
I know. Till you're running through the streets of Wellesley.
And that's the handlers. Everyone, in fact, everyone else will probably enjoy that even more.
Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, Rex Trailer Connection was you. I forgot. So I was here one day, and animals appeared at Crazy Acres, animal episode. So I came, and there's this Palomino horse. Oh, he was beautiful. How old is he? I don't know. I think he's 12. Okay. What's his name? Grant, I guess.
Grant.
He came with that name, Grant. And so I was studying with Rex Trailer. I needed to learn how to do teleprompter. And he was one of the few people in the area that teach teleprompter. And in our chit chat, I didn't know Rex Trailer in Boomtown because I grew up in Western Mass.
Yeah.
And we had Ranger Andy. We didn't have Rex. So I didn't know who he was, except everybody knew him. That's all I knew. So when he found out I had a Palomino, we were best buds.
Yes, that's true.
So, I guess I forgot the part where I ended up buying this Palomino from Carlene.
Yes.
And so I don't know how many parades and
Oh my God.
appearances we did with
We did so many parades, and as he aged and aged and aged, we got to the parade where we had two in one day. It was Wakefield and Natick, and Janine was with him, and he was getting old and tipping in his saddle, and so she ended up doing the Wakefield parade, holding on to him by the ankle on the other side
Oh, crikey.
to keep him from falling off.
He
Then
was,
she came back here at noontime and said, "We got to straighten him up."
Now, we're talking about Rex and not the horse.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We had to shortened this one stirrup
Yeah.
significantly so that we had Rex sit. So by the time they did the Natick parade, Rex was sitting straight.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent.
Rex was a nice guy.
He was the best.
He's a gentleman.
Best. I remember in the beginning, we would do Wakefield, Natick in the morning at 9. Then we'd go to Dedham. Then one time we went to Franklin and then Wakefield. 4 in one day on the 4th of July. Oh my gosh.
And he always pretty near always had a donkey behind him.
Well, we used Mary
Mary.
because in Boomtown there was his giant donkey named Chiquita, Juanita, Popita, Lalita. I don't remember all of them. So that kept
Mary.
Gold Rush, the third, happy having the donkey there, and it kind of completed the scene of Boomtown. Yeah.
It was lively.
Yes. And busy.
Very busy. It was fun.
And did it keep you going at other times of the year? You know, not just the 4th of July and Christmas and
Yeah, a lot of corporate events.
right.
To bring a little petting zoo in for the kids.
Yes.
And the commercials and the movies and
Yes, they don't stop.
the magazines, they're year round, yeah.
That's when everybody was learning about a mouse for the computer. And the mouse jobs, I had almost a mouse job every
funny.
week.
I'm glad I didn't have to do a mouse job.
I got a mouse, I get a couple of mice out of the local pet store, and a roll of toilet paper, and I had a spaghetti, the thing that keeps the flies off spaghetti in a barbecue.
Oh, yeah. A net.
Whatever. Yeah. So I put that in, I pick it up, take a picture,
worth it.
And pray you don't chase the mouse through the streets of Wellesley.
No, you would. At which point I think you'd disown it. It would be nothing to do with me.
Why? What mouse? I didn't see a mouse.
Well, anyway. Okay, next problem.
Oh, next problem.
Why don't we do some of that?
These are not problems at all. So you were out this morning, you went to do a job, and then you came back and you were just organising things.
Was that what I did?
Yeah, I think so. Because you were out and about. Right, here we go.
What happened? I didn't even know.
I'm going to put this together, right? We'll get that in a minute. So this has got your name on it. That means you've been,
Right.
could have been naughty. Oh. It's got a pull top. Do you need it done?
Oh. Have you been here during my Monkey Fist episode?
Yes,
You
I
don't
remember
know.
when you started making those.
Really?
You taught me how to splice.
Yeah.
I splice everybody's
Oh,
lines
wonderful.
now on the boat.
It's a dying art, isn't it? Because everybody gets an island and they.
Well, not if you're in the boat business.
Running
Miss
with
Sailor.
Sherman.
Ooh,
Oh my word.
is that, did someone write that that's one of your fans? Christopher
That's what we're trying to do now.
You got a thing in it.
Christopher McDougall, Running with Sherman.
It's this Pat Burrow racing deal.
Okay, well,
We're
didn't
gonna do
Janine do some of those in Colorado?
Yeah.
And we had the first northeast one last year.
Yeah,
And we've got another one coming this year.
inspired a ragtag gang of runners to enter the craziest race in America. Rescue donkey. Now, when I got my llamas, I looked for llamas like I would teach someone to look for a horse. Something with a lot of mileage, something
Yeah.
that's been handled it out. Well, someone said, oh, I have a cousin who has a friend in Vermont, and they have llamas, and they do a race through town once a year with media, so newspaper and stuff. Of course, the people get there, they have no idea what a llama race is and what they're supposed to. So they each take a llama with a lead line and try to get over the lead line first. Depends on what llama's in the mood to be first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they run in such a
Yeah, they're so
peculiar
cute.
way,
Yeah.
don't they?
And so they used to do llama tracks with them and overnights with them. So I said, perfect. So I got 2 llamas, Pete and Larry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a name.
Oh. No name at all?
No name.
Is there one on that envelope? No, it would have been on
No.
Amazon. Okay. Well, you can find it through these numbers.
Somebody might put it on chat.
Don't tell us.
Yeah.
They'll tell us.
So keep
But
it.
thank you.
Keep that there. And
Here you go. Now,
Okay.
this is Sam Keys.
Sam Keys,
Yeah.
did you open both ends?
I just opened that end because you're down that end. No.
There we go.
See?
what you need.
Total disregard for body parts. And this
Ooh,
is
yum.
just what we need.
That's what we needed this morning, the apple thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
wonderful
you.
treats.
Yes,
Apple nuggets.
yes. Thank you
Yes.
very much. That will-
Because when we take a donkey to one of these jobs, I have decided, if I'm allowed to decide,
I don't, depends on what you've decided, doesn't it?
I find that the donkeys can be just turned loose, and you sit there and you throw those apple nuggets where you want the donkey to go.
Perfect.
It goes underneath it.
Yeah.
Over there, it goes
Mhm.
underneath
And the
there.
horse goes
So
with,
I go through a lot of those.
yeah, and the horse goes with the frying pan.
The frying pan.
The horse does the frying pan.
Yeah.
The horses, they're not quite as reliable as the
Yeah.
donkeys.
Depends if they're hungry.
This is from Coogan.
Who's this? Hogan?
Yeah, these are the ones you've been driving around with in your car.
I didn't do the other end.
I got it. So, oh look, we might need to deploy you
Uh-oh.
again. Hold on a minute. Thank you very much.
Here's these red
Oh,
here.
hold on.
Wow.
Need these.
So, these are super duper.
Solar string lights. Oh,
Yes.
how nice.
What are these?
Solar
These are
string
the
lights.
the lights, and they're fantastic.
Oh, shoot, I can't do it. Look out!
I know. Whoa.
Oh, one say?
Doesn't
Oh,
it
this
have-
doesn't say gift.
It doesn't have a birthday.
No, this didn't say from. So whoever sent this great book about running with Sherman, let Carlene know.
So these are the same ones that we have down there.
Right.
They're just longer, which is
Okay.
super. So what we might do, thank you very much. So what we might do is we might put the longer batch down at the tea tent and bring the ones that are in use down there at the moment up to Pam and Annie's area. So you just
Have a
get
good time.
just get right down there and you get snipping those zip ties.
Well, I wish I knew Elizabeth when I was doing voiceovers. I could have learned another accent.
Now this is also from Fugan.
That's trouble. Look out, here we go.
Oh. Oh, here we go again. Same system. Same system.
Same system.
Look heavy.
Whoa! Here we go. Got it.
So
This is more life.
they are, but these ones are a slightly different shape. Solar again, which is fantastic. And there's a different number of them.
They're
So
solar? Oh, how
yeah, they're
nice.
solar. They're wonderful,
Yeah.
and they're no glass to break.
Oh,
which
wow.
is great.
Perfect around here, really.
Yes. So
Safety.
we've got lots of places we can put this.
Good.
So we're going to deploy those in another space as well. Thank you very, very much.
We got it.
Much appreciated. Oh, wow. Right, you're going to love this.
What? This one?
Yes.
Underneath.
Is it under this side?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, well.
Once you step
Incoming. Did you get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So look.
Ooh.
Oh. What have we got here? Go ahead.
I've got a lot of
Keep
a
going.
lot of this.
Do you know what it is?
No, this isn't what I thought it was.
Oh.
So now I'm bamboozled.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
I wonder, did they,
Wow.
is this
Goodness.
from the artist that painted it?
Look. Now,
What's
does
the
it say on it? Hold on a second, excuse me.
That is cute.
It does not say. Let me just double check in here. Oh, it does not say who sent that.
We don't have any, no name with it?
No.
Do you have a way, do you have a general
Somebody will,
mailing?
somebody will maybe say in
Yeah,
the
no, they'll tell
comments.
us.
That-
They'll
oh.
tell us.
Oh, thank you very,
Somebody will
It's
thank you very
adorable.
much.
Oh my gosh.
I presume this is to go down to the Donkey Cafe.
I think so too.
Yes, I hope so.
May I see it?
Yes, of course.
Does that mean we leave the plastic on it? Probably.
Probably if it's going to the cafe.
Right.
Oh, that is
Open
so
this one.
cute.
Barbara Lewis. Oh, what she do?
No, no, it's for all of us, I think.
It says Elizabeth on it.
Oh, you can open it. If it's anything edible, it's mine. Just
Does it say Dida?
to share.
Okay, so here we go. There you are.
Ah.
Here's more to it.
Ooh.
And it's got a piece of paper with it.
So this says shabby tree. And this is for keeping everything in because, wait to see this, look,
Shabby tree something.
it's gold.
Oh, that's
Gold.
beautiful.
Okay. But
I'll take that.
Janine is dressing up as a
Oh, that's beautiful.
to go out with her unicorn. Remember we were talking about Janine dressing up as her
Oh, it's a jacket.
it's a kimono
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, is it? So look, isn't
Good
this
luck.
Oh, wow.
we'll read it. Isn't this beautiful?
Oh, that's beautiful.
So-
with a unicorn.
Yes, so it's gold with sparkles. And so this is going to be what you can put over what you're wearing, and you just tie it in
Spread the
here.
sparkle.
Oh.
Oh, it's lovely. So this is for whoever is accompanying our unicorn. This is the fairy, the Goldy part.
Oh, that
of it.
reminds me of the Rockport Christmases we used to do, remember?
No?
Every Christmas we bring Mary the donkey, or a smaller donkey, and they would have several people dressed up like shepherds, and Jesus and Mary and Joseph. And one year I brought the llamas, because they look like camels, and you walked all through the town of Rockport up to the nativity scene. I love that one.
I don't, all I remember about Rockport is not going on one, because I had some other job to do. You must have
You sent me. I
Just
did
to send
3 or
you.
4 of them, sure. At least 3 or 4.
What do we got?
And I take it you know what this one is.
I think so, but I'm not going to say that again because I keep getting it wrong.
Look out.
Whoa.
I can't go there.
There. Ah-ha-ha!
Oh, does that go with the...
Yes. This goes with it.
Sweet.
Look.
Is it from the same person?
It is from the same person. Thank you so much.
That
Oh,
is
my
really
word, that's
cute.
perfect.
Oh, and that's why they have a little bag to put it all in.
Yes, it's to keep it all together because they know how organised
You
we
can
are.
even put the unicorn in there, baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
the board. So, thank you so very much. That's just really lovely. Now, I'm hoping you're going to let us know if we can mention who it came from in the questions. Or, yes, on this. So we can let everyone know, because this is super.
Wow, that's perfect.
So we've got to keep this safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the problem is? You'll understand this trouble, is keeping her mane and tail blue.
Oh, sure.
In between the rain showers. That's not so much. Thank you so very much for everything, for the lights and the picture and our fairy outfit. We'll need to get Janine here to model it.
Yeah.
Sure.
That'll sort her. And all the treats, because these all go together for these jobs, so thank you. Much appreciated. Now, Wanda is with Janine, and Janine is soldiering on, but she's,
Hopefully Janine's getting a good sleep.
yes.
Is she in town?
Yes.
Is she up there? Yeah.
She's been pushing and pushing and pushing.
She
Finally-
does. She works
Yeah, I know.
very
Now
hard.
she quit for a day or two.
Very hard.
Now, okay. Oh, who did you say your visitor was?
Today,
Yes.
Dida.
I maybe didn't come across clearly.
Her name was Dida.
There you go. And is a long-time friend and collaborator.
That would be more like it.
Yeah.
A mischief maker.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Chaos and mayhem.
Yeah.
Why we got paid for some of the things we did, I don't know.
And paid very well.
We get paid very well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a racket we had going.
I'm not sure whether or not they're looking to replace George, but they do. If they do choose to replace George,
They haven't said a word yet.
yeah, they have got a dog in mind from Megan.
Oh, really?
Well, you said that's what you said.
No, I said Megan. I didn't say they had a dog.
No, I said that they would, if they needed one, they knew where to go.
I would approach Megan on the topic of one.
Yes.
I mean, I can't imagine that I would have one, but Megan
No.
would be the trainer of choice.
Yes. And I think the suggestion is they're not looking for a replacement.
No, right. You don't replace, you just get another.
Yes. That's very true. Right.
You know Bella and George?
I follow them, yes. Yeah.
George is passed.
Oh, we did. That's
Yes,
the
just
George you were
recently.
talking about. Oh.
Yes.
She had him for a long time.
8 years.
Jo-
8
yeah.
years.
For a Great Dane.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was the youngest service dog, wasn't he? George?
I don't know.
I think he was
He
so
went out
young.
the earliest.
Yeah.
He went out at nine months old. Oh,
wow. He was an excellent dog.
excellent dog. Excellent dog.
So, thank you, Joanne. So it was Joanne who sent Running with Sherman.
Oh, good.
Thank you. See, it all comes out. Oh, we've got people in Cape Cod. Gosh,
Oh, we're in Cape Cod.
I don't know. It doesn't say. I know we've got a lady way down in the tip.
In Provincetown,
I don't know.
Truro, Wellfleet, Orleans.
I've never found out, but I know it's the most difficult place to get off at the moment because it's so far down.
Oh.
And
Where are we trying to get off of?
Cape Cod.
Oh, geez. Right.
So what
Can't be
was?
any worse than 114 was today, and your street with the paving.
Oh, So what was the most you were ever paid for an animal episode's job?
Most I was ever paid. I remember this one.
You do?
Yep. You were not going to believe it. It was the crabs.
Oh, I didn't do the crabs.
It was the crabs on Wingasheep Beach. They wanted crabs. They didn't want lobsters. I found crabs down between Beverly and Salem. There's lobster guys, and they have a
Live crabs.
crabs. So I picked up the crabs. We started. I had to keep those damn crabs alive.
And how do you
They
keep
started
them?
me at 4 o'clock in the morning,
Oh,
and we didn't get through till like 7 at night. And they paid me by the hour to buy the crab, and I mean, you didn't just had to pile up. You know, you know that was one of the most.
so how much was it?
I think it was $9,000.
$9,000 for crabs,
I know.
Hey, she earned it.
and then you got to eat them at the end. That's a win.
Oh. Yes, the biggest donkey job was probably into the hotel. That was $4,500 for one Santa Claus into the 4th floor ballroom.
Yes, I remember that. I did that
We went
job.
on that one.
I can't remember what hotel.
Where
though.
Janine had to get out and be at the top of the Prue in a half an hour. Yeah. Okay.
Oh dear. Yes, more lights. Thank you, because there's lots of places to decorate. And these lights, we've got. We want to illuminate the area where Pam is and Annie, and we think we've got a replacement bench for Annie.
Oh, good. Yes, I saw that.
Yes. So we're getting that up and running, which will be lovely. So yes, more lights to set up. So that will be just
Now,
super.
let me tell you about Annie. Annie was lovely. Very, very mild. Sweeter person is not around. Any rate, she went down at the barn one day and went into the stalls and apparently fell.
Mm.
So,
How old was she?
I don't know, it doesn't matter.
Well, was she
She was old
20 or?
No, she had reasons to fall, I forgot
Okay.
why. But at any rate, so somebody, the camera people, called me. I was up here at the top of the field here, and said Annie has fallen and she's not getting up. So we all went running down, ow, ow, ow. So we called the ambulance. So I didn't change anything, but I came out here to the gate to make sure the gate was open for the ambulance to come through. The ambulance came through. They came down in, and somebody had left the Dolores, the mannequin, half under the
Oh,
tractor. So the
They thought-
ambulance thought there was somebody got run over by the tractor.
Oh my gosh.
And we had to straighten him out and send him down to pick up Annie.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
But at any rate.
Yeah. Only here, honestly.
Yeah, Crazy Acres.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Oh goodness. So yes, people are very generous, and we appreciate that. So the fairy princess outfit. It's Susan. She has admitted it. It's Susan who sent it, and we've got to wait because we've also got the tiara coming.
Oh.
Janine looks really good in tiaras.
I bet.
Yeah, weekend wear. We
better find somebody besides Janine to wear all this. I don't know.
It's you. Excellent.
There you go.
Yes. So that was much appreciated. Thank you. And now, we need to know how to spell your name, because we're precise like that.
Oh, well, it's like the sneaker, Adida without the A. Dida, D-I-D-A.
There you go. Oh my goodness. So, yes, these are super. Yes, co-shenanigator in animal episodes.
Who?
Co-shenanigans. Shenanigator.
Oh,
in animal
our
episodes.
shenanigans, our shenanigators?
Yes, you're shenanigators now.
That's an interesting word.
Well, that's right up there with chaos and mayhem.
Yes. Yes, this is going to be quite super. We were just discussing though the trials and tribulations of keeping our unicorn with a blue mane and tail.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite the thing.
Yeah.
What if you just get some wig type stuff and put it so it's not all blue, that you've got the blue woven in there?
Well,
would that help?
Yes, it was one of these.
Dry blue right now.
It was a comedy of errors, wasn't it? Really, because we had trash bags under the mane, trash bags on the butt, trash bags on the forehead, and then the mane was fed through. And Janine had we were conserving, the disposable gloves, so she put it on one hand, and she's like, I got this. So she put out her hand to have the dye put on it. We're like, that's not one of the gloves, but never mind. So she rubbed it all in and went, it's fine, not a problem. And then she put her hand on the butt to hold her steady, and we're like, oh, wrong hand. So we were everybody was Googling, how do you remove hair dye from a very white pony? So it all worked out well, and the job went beautifully.
The job was very.
Yeah, it was
The
lovely.
pony is wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, remember there was somebody that used to show in Hamilton, and they had an Appaloosa with a very white blanket, and I remember they used to do handprints on the blanket. Yeah,
I don't remember that one.
yeah. I don't know who it was. I think it was someone from Hamilton.
So, there's also apparently a spraying colorant that you can use, which
That's
might.
getting a little easier, maybe.
But you see, the thing is, every time it rains, we're like, delight! She has to go in. So, yes, we'll get there. There's got
When
to.
it runs, it's bad.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Poor wee soul. So it's that was quite the excitement waiting for things to be dribbling down. And of course, the little girl, she was a world expert on unicorns, which is just lovely, until she told us that they actually poop sparkles. And we were like,
dang, how you gonna
we
manage
were
that
like,
one?
just don't be pooping. No poop. So,
well, you could leave some sparkles in the bucket.
yes, and she had sparkles on her feet, and she had sparkles everywhere. So it was a really nice job, actually. It was lovely. So we are, and this is the most exciting day. It's Monday. You know what happens on a Monday?
Really?
Yeah.
The town sends me dinner.
The town sends you dinner? I don't have to take you to
You don't
dinner?
have to take me to dinner.
Well, you can go to dinner and have it tomorrow.
That's true, I could do that. Sometimes I do that anyway.
Oh, really?
They're very generous. I've had 2 meals sometimes out of what they send me.
Yes.
Good.
It's like a mystery dinner, isn't it? It's quite exciting. We always have a little nosy to see what's coming. So that's happening
They
today.
usually come right about 6 o'clock too, don't they?
Yes, they do. They time it perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean, it fits in beautifully. It's wonderful. And then tomorrow, I know you're going somewhere tomorrow. Dutton.
Who?
Dutton.
Oh, that's all right.
You see?
No, it's Dutton. Is the
Dutton
name.
daycare.
Oh.
So, and it's donkeys.
And where is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Does it have a town?
No. Just says
I know the
Dutton.
place. I've been there.
Oh, I'm glad, because I have no idea. So
Do you
tomorrow,
drive? Or Janine?
Janine will drive, so she'll take the trailer with probably Flower, I think, and Clark again. I think Wanda goes. Did Wanda go today as well?
Yeah.
In the middle of it, you know her, in the middle of everything, Wanda, she's super. And then that's what we've got happening tomorrow. Something worth getting up for,
Sure, there you are.
definitely. And it's going to be hot.
Is it?
Oh,
Again.
I had to turn the heat on.
What?
Night before last night, it was cold in here.
It was cool.
Yeah.
At night. Yeah.
Well, when you're old.
I must have missed that day. Goodness.
Well, we turned the AC off at my son's house, and the nice cool breeze came in and cooled the house. So
Yes.
it was cool.
It was quite windy last night.
Well, we were supposed to have a hurricane. Not a hurricane. A
Tornado.
I know, it missed us.
We missed
Put on your red shoes, baby.
So we were quite, yeah, I don't think there was any tornado in Mass though, was there?
I don't know. I didn't have my television is not the greatest.
What's happened to your TV?
Well, sometimes something happens outside, and sometimes the dogs unplug it.
The dogs.
It looks to me like right at the moment the dogs have unplugged it. That makes it stop being a TV.
Well, that would definitely be a problem. Larky. He's like still snoring.
Well, if I had some Scotch tape, duct tape, tape it to the wall, I probably would be all set.
We might manage that. Maybe.
No.
Maybe. Not so sure.
Oh, I do have duct tape though.
Yeah, that's a duct tape.
This is a duct tape holder that somebody sent me.
Yes.
A duct tape holder?
Yes.
That's been repurposed.
It's
Oh,
actually,
I see.
It's actually a TP.
Perfect.
It's multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose,
Yes. So that's us for Monday. I thought it was Tuesday for some reason.
We've gained a day. You have an extra
No.
day this week.
I know.
Oh, I love that.
Well, you know what? They all just blend
When you
into one.
you think it's Tuesday but it's Monday and you get an extra day. Of course, I'm retired, so it's not like I have to work the extra day.
Do you ever do any more jobs?
I do radio.
You can do an old lady job now pretty soon.
Like COVID white. I still do backup on WOMR in Provincetown on the Cape. Other than that, well, I teach sailing in Florida.
You think what?
I teach sailing. I teach adults, and then I work with the adaptive program too, which is very cool. Yeah,
Very much.
yeah, I enjoy that.
So you're busy.
And you're going to be even busier in July.
I know when the little dumpling arrives.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to have a good boy's name for my daughter's soon-to-be coming son. She wants something that's different, but not so exotic that it's weird.
Hamish. There you go.
Amish.
Hamish.
But I worked for a Hamish once,
Right,
and I
okay.
didn't like him. So that's the problem. I told her, don't tell anybody when you decide what the name is.
No, that's what happens when you're a teacher. You see, you get these children who are extremely disruptive, and at which point, if you hear that name again, and when I had 4 children, you're like, I couldn't possibly use that
Yeah,
name.
right.
Connotations are off
Right.
scale. Oh, Nick's,
Giblow is
yeah.
Hamish Giblow.
Oh, Nick says Wolfgang, or Ducky reminded us that
Are you watching that?
No, I think he's actually working.
Oh.
Nick wants to call something male Wolfgang for years, and as my husband. And we only had one son, and he is not called Wolfgang.
Is your husband Wolfgang?
No,
Oh.
no, it's just the most random name he's picked up. But he keeps, so any animal that comes in looks like a Wolfgang, and we're like, no, I don't think
I
so.
like that name.
Yeah, so that's his.
Well, when I bred Libby and the foal I called Amadeus.
Oh,
Wolfgang Amadeus
Mozart.
Yeah.
There you are. Well, see, now you just need to sort of have a Wolfgang as well, and you're fine. So
Well, I had an Uncle Wolfie. That was Wilfred.
That's a nice
But if you think of any good boys' names, his last name's Bowden, so it's got to kind of flow with Bowden.
Yes. We'll get on it.
Yeah, you'll let me know.
Yeah. Okay, so that's us.
So are you going to
I'm gonna-
take that to the wall?
Yeah.
Wow, we
Yeah.
might have television.
And then I'm going to get into trouble from Janine for attaching things to the wall. Might attach it to the dog instead. Right, night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.